Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we are going to check fresh release from Special Hobby. As you can see, that's a Dornier 27 in civilian service. That's 1/72 scale kit, and now we have a chance to check it closer in our video review. I will remind you that we are still gathering money for the new camera and you can help us by pressing the donate button on our website. It is easy, it is done via PayPal, and of course you decide the amount we will get from you. As for the kit, this is a new release which is based on the recent Dornier 27 plastic. Special Hobby workers or employees call this kit as a zebra. I mean, it's quite obvious why. We have this quite beautiful box art on the front, and again zebras here. On the back side we have three marking options which are included into this kit. As you can see, that's the first camouflage, then we have second camouflage, and then here's the third one from Lutheran Mission. That's quite an interesting choice of marking options, and as you can see, box is not that big. Here you can see comparison with my hand, so we can move on to what is hidden inside. I would like to start with something what is hidden in the separate plastic bag. Of course, these are decal sheets, and first we have here a small P thread which is unpainted, and it will copy various external and internal elements. As you can see, it won't copy, for example, cockpit parts, but still it should bring a bit of fine detailing to this kit. In my opinion, that's a quite handy and useful bonus. Next we have decal sheets. As you remember, or maybe as you saw, there are two of them, so both are printed in cartograph. Here we have, for example, special decal for dashboard, and in my opinion it should come handy for fine detailing of the cockpit, and printing quality is really nice. Then we have second decal sheet. Here we have all necessary symbols for several marking options. As you remember, three marking options which are included into this kit. In my opinion, printing quality looks fine, and I think application will be easy as well. Of course, professionals might try to replicate this interesting marking with masks. I'll zoom out now so that you can see the next component which is included into this kit. Just give me a second. This is canopy parts on the Clear Sprue. Of course, Clear Sprue is packed into the separate plastic bag, so you shouldn't be worried about possible scratches or damages. And as you can see, molding quality is really nice. I mean, we have all clear parts carefully molded. They look like real glass, so I really doubt that you have any possible problems with this. Of course, you will have to cut masks because masks are not included into this kit, but otherwise they look nice, and they should look even better after careful installation on your model. Next we have plastic sprues. Plastic sprues are more or less similar to what we saw before in previous release, in previous boxing of the Dornier 27. So here you can see we have that's the right fuselage half, which is molded together with tail segment. Also here we have the nose section, and then we have various minor parts. For example, here you can see wing struts. Here we have landing gear. Here is the cockpit floor, which looks quite plain, I would say, but of course nobody stops you from super detailing. Here we have separate rudder. Here we have cooling panels, which should be easy to glue together, but be careful with possible gaps between them or seams. And here you can see the tail wing, which is molded as a one-piece part. In my opinion, it's also should be easy to install on your model. I will try to focus the camera now. I'm not sure why it doesn't focus on this part. Okay, anyway, we'll zoom out so that you can see whole sprue at once. Okay, now we can jump to the next gray plastic sprue. This one is smaller, and as you can see, it is dedicated to landing gear parts. Here we have landing gear wheel struts, Also landing gear wheels, which are molded as one-piece parts, so you won't have any possible problems with this, and it should be easy to glue them. Detailing is fine. There are no writings on the tire walls, but I think still it will be interesting to assemble those and place them on your small aircraft. Then we have another plastic sprue. This one is full of external elements. For example, here we have frontal cowling panel, also several cowling panels which should be combined together. Note the attachment points on propeller. They're placed right on the propeller hub, so it won't be possible to damage the part while separating it off the sprue. Also here we have the new type of the rudder, and then we have another narrow gray plastic sprue. Here we have some cockpit parts. Note that dashboard has some pre-molded detailing, which should be enhanced with decals, as you remember. Here we have the rudder pedals. Here are two seats, also benches for the rear section. Everything looks quite fine, and I don't see any possible molding problem with this. Next we have last gray plastic sprue. This one is dedicated to wing parts and also to the left fuselage half. Here you can see it. Of course, it is also molded together with tail segment, and also here we have recessed panel lines and separately molded doors and hatches. So I think it might be handy for some diorama ideas. Of course, another option is two versions of propeller, which might come handy for application of different versions. And here you can see wing parts, which feature approximately the same detailing as what we saw on the fuselage. Of course, you won't be able to retract flaps or ailerons. They're molded integrally together with those parts. As you can see, they're also used as a guiding elements, so be careful while aligning those parts together. And last but not the least, of course, is assembly manual, which should be handy for assembling model in a proper way. Just give me a second. That's a small brochure. As you can see, it features short history note in Czech and English. Then we have parts map here, and then we start assembly process with cockpit. We paint fuselage halves inside, we join them together, and then I'll try to focus the camera on the manual. Then we assemble two possible options of the cowling, so be careful which camouflage you choose for your aircraft. Then you can also choose between open and closed door. The same applies to the pilot doors. And just give me a second. We move on to the next page. Here we have marking options, marking guides, which are printed in color, and paint numbers are given in Gunzi paint designations. I just wonder why I can't get the white color from this manual. And then we have the third marking option here, the last one. This one might look a bit simple, but still it should look good in the small scale. And here you can see also a list of other possible kits in 1/72 scale from the same manufacturer. We have reviews of them on our YouTube channel, so I recommend to check them. Also some tools and pigments for weathering and assembly. And here you can see two, let's say, of the main releases from Special Hobby. That's a Mirage and Casa aircraft. Both were also reviewed on our YouTube channel and website, so I recommend to check them. That's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, this kit should be already available on official Special Hobby website. You can get it right there together with some other kits or maybe some add-ons, resin add-ons. I think this kit should be interesting for who like 1/72 scale model kits, and of course it should be interesting for beginners who would like to try their skills in something new, because here we get a lot of possible options for assembly, not to mention the possible openable doors, hatches, and of course don't forget that you will have to cut masks for this kit. Otherwise, that's a quite nice plastic with cartograph decals and PE parts included, so definitely check it out if you are searching for something small to assemble for your collection. And of course I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.